Strong thunderstorms rumbled through the Northeast Thursday evening, soaking the evening commute and any last-minute 4th of July travelers along the Interstate 95 corridor. Scattered damaging wind gusts of 50 to 65 miles per hour and large hail were the primary threats with the thunderstorms. A 3-hour radar loop showing where showers and thunderstorms are ongoing. Severe thunderstorm warnings are indicated by a yellow box. Tornado warnings are indicated in red boxes, while tornado warnings with a confirmed tornado are indicated in purple boxes. Flash flood warnings are indicated in green boxes, while flash flood emergencies are indicated in pink boxes. Severe thunderstorm watches are indicated in yellow shading, while tornado watches are indicated in dark red shading. A severe thunderstorm brought winds gusting to 65 miles per hour across portions of northern New Jersey during the evening. Multiple damage reports came in from Plainfield with reports of trees and power lines down, in one instance trapping people inside a car, according to the National Weather Service. More wind-related damage was reported farther north around Middletown and Kingston, New York. Video from Spafford, New York, showed small hail battering a windshield through heavy rain. Flight delays were also reported in and out of major airports that cover Boston and the New York City metro area. These storms come on the heels of numerous severe storms that impacted the I-95 corridor at the start of the week, leading to hours-long air travel delays. Heavy thunderstorms killed several people and caused widespread damage in New Jersey overnight ahead of the 4th of July weekend, authorities said, as storms walloped the Northeast and left more than 100,000 customers without power. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said in a statement on X after 9 p.m. Thursday that he had been briefed by local officials that the storms resulted in an unspecified number of fatalities. There were no further details released on the deaths, but he said the cities of North Plainfield, Bound Brook, Dunellen, and Plainfield, where a state of emergency was declared, were among the worst hit. If you're in the area, please stay inside and avoid any downed trees, power lines, or burning transformers, Murphy said. Meanwhile, in Texas, the National Weather Service declared a flash flooding emergency in Kerr County, northwest of San Antonio, where between 5 and 10 inches of rain fell overnight. The agency said that automated rain gauges indicate a large and deadly flood wave is moving down the Guadalupe River, and that flash flooding is already occurring. A warning of life-threatening flash flooding was also issued for several counties across south-central Texas. Footage posted on social media showed that large trees had been toppled by strong winds in North Plainfield, while another video showed downed power lines in Salt Point, New Jersey. Videos also showed heavy hail falling across the region. The devastating storm that struck our city has left deep scars, widespread damage, and thousands still without power, Plainfield Mayor Adrian O. Mapp said in a statement on Facebook. The priority was to begin the work of rebuilding, he said. In light of this tragedy, we cannot, in all good conscience, proceed with our 4th of July parade, concert, or fireworks, he added. Almost 44,000 energy customers were in the dark in New York State at 6 a.m., as well as 24,000 in New Jersey and 23,000 in Massachusetts. New York City appears to have avoided the worst effects of the storm, but damage was reported from Connecticut into central New Jersey. Some 39 million people were subject to alerts and warnings for thunderstorms Thursday, putting holiday celebrations and travel plans at risk. By Friday morning, the number affected had dropped to 11.5 million, according to the Weather Service's Storm Prediction Center. but severe storms and very strong winds are still possible across parts of the northern and central plains toward the upper Mississippi Valley. Fireworks displays may be affected by storms or rain after dusk in these areas. 4th of July celebrations were also canceled on Anna Maria Island, Florida, because of the risk of storms and flooding, while a celebration at North Port, Florida, was postponed. There were widespread flight delays across East Coast terminals Thursday night, with a ground stop or ground delays declared at New York airports, but there were minimal delays Friday morning. Tens of thousands of people in Massachusetts were without power on Thursday evening, many of them in the southeastern part of the state. There were early reports of an intense storm blowing through the area. Severe thunderstorm warnings had been issued there and across New England on Thursday. There were also reports of flooding and trees down in Rhode Island, according to local media. Lakeville was entirely without power, as Rochester had been, but it had been restored to some residents, according to the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency's outage map. Wareham, Somerset, Freetown, Marion, and Bourne were also hard hit. As of about 11 p.m., more than 44,000 customers were without power. Meanwhile, in Fall River, trees and power lines were down around the city. Some roadways were flooded, and bricks came down off of a building. Many New Englanders woke up on Friday to a mess left behind after strong storms swept through the region Thursday. Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, particularly the South Coast region, were hit hard by a powerful thunderstorm that moved across the area Thursday night. The thunderstorms brought down branches, trees, and knocked out power to thousands of people. As of around 8:30 a.m. Friday, Eversource was reporting nearly 18,000 power outages, still impacting customers in eastern Massachusetts. There were nearly 9,000 outages reported by Eversource at the same time in Connecticut. Police in Cranston, Rhode Island, were urging people on Friday morning to stay away from downed power lines. Coming into contact with them, they noted, could be fatal. The city's police department said that officers were on manti scenes, alongside utility crews and tree removal companies. In Fall River, trees and power lines were down around the city. Some roadways were flooded, and bricks came down off of a building. Branches and brush were all over roadways in Acushnet. The severe weather on Thursday night is a far cry to what New England will see this holiday weekend, with sunny and dry conditions arriving in time for the holiday. Meanwhile, power outages and road closures are swamping Tompkins County following a brief tornado warning in Ithaca around 2 p.m. Approximately 3,610 Tompkins County residents are currently without power as of 4:30 p.m. on Thursday, according to the New York State Electric and Gas (NYSEG) website. NYSEG estimates that electricity will be restored in most of the county by approximately 5 p.m. on Thursday, although they are still assessing the restoration time for some locations.
I don't know if my mic is still on.
Thursday's storm shut down multiple roads across Tompkins County, including Route 13 or Elmira Road. The county set out a siren alert at approximately 3:30 p.m. notifying the community to avoid this road, as well as the intersection of 5 Mile Road and NYS 327, due to downed trees and wires. The community should avoid these routes for 8 to 10 hours, according to the siren alert. Ithaca remains under severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. on Thursday, according to the Cornell Office of Emergency Management. Cornell warned that hail and damaging winds remain likely throughout the watch.